Glorious times for the female gender as first female Southeast ZONAL chairman, Lady Ada Chukwudozie reels out transformational agenda for the manufacturing sector.
With every humility in me, I accept this call from God to serve.
The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, Southeast Chapter, covering Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi State Branch, lay on the 15th of September, held its 34th Annual General Meeting, AGM. As the Executive Director of the Dozie Group, Lady Ada Chukwudozie took over the mantle of leadership of the branch as the first woman chairman and the 11th chairman of the branch. The manufacturing sector is expected to experience a significant boost as she called on government at all levels to give manufacturers enabling support and encouragement, as it is the only major sector that has all it takes to revive the national economy and create employment.
Today marks another epoch-making occasion in the annals of our esteemed association as I assume office as the 11th chairperson and the first woman chairman. Nigeria's manufacturing sector has been acknowledged as one of the highest contributors in the other sectors as it affects, supports the economy and directly contributes to the GDP at the level market.
The event, which was held at the Born Sunshine Hotel, Presidential Road, Enugu State, Southeast Nigeria, with the theme, The Declining Ethical Values and Cultures of the 60s and 70s in Today's Current Climate Causes, Effects, and Solutions, attracted members of the association from the 3 states that make up the branch and other major stakeholders in the manufacturing sector, captains of industry, government representatives, traditional rulers, including the Oni of Ife, who is also the father of the day, was represented by Oba Murawa Adedioye, the wife of the former president of the Senate, Dr. Mrs. Helen David Mark, who was the mother of the day. Amongst other distinguished personalities who witnessed the handover ceremony was the executive chairman of Dozie Group, Sir Dr. Daniel Nwanika Chukwudozie, FNSE Akudo, in company of his entourage. Others include the former Minister of State for Mines and Steel Development, Dr. Uche Oga, the Deputy Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Pascal Agbodike Miriama, the senatorial candidate of Labour Party for Anambra Central Senatorial Seat, Senator Victor Ume, Major General Lars C. Ilo, retired, Chief Nwabweze Ume, the member representing Ihiala Federal Constituency, Honorable Ifeanyi Moma, members of Ladies of Honor Association, and others. Addressing the manufacturers in his welcome address, the outgone chairman of the branch, pharmacist Anietom C. Igweobi, congratulated Lady Ada Chukwudozie for her emergence and assured her administration maximum support to succeed. Igweobi said that he believed that the resilience and doggedness of Lady Ada Chukwudozie would definitely move the branch to a greater height. Lady Ada Chukwudozie, in her acceptance speech, exhibited confidence and capacity to tackle and solve most of the challenges facing her branch through a 6-point agenda, which she called Mrs. Mann Agenda.
I have articulated a 6-point initiative which I call Mrs. Mann Agenda. The first M on the Mrs. Mann Agenda is membership. The second one, the R, is relationship. To further strengthen relationships and deepen man's strategic partnership with government and other economic actors and stakeholders nationally and internationally.
Chukwudozie explained that top in her agenda was to create a strong cohesion within members and double our membership base, and to identify key intervention areas and impact opportunities to be pursued by the association. Also speaking at the event, in his remarks as the special guest of honor, the national president of the association, Engineer Mansour Ahmed, commended the new chairman and her agenda, and also promised to adopt it not only at the branch but the national body of MAN, and that they would study it and adopt the 6-point agenda for effective development of the sector.
I believe this branch is one of our strongest branches, and I believe they have, both at the branch level and the national level, made tremendous contributions to the growth of the association. I think this is a tremendous development that we in the industry have been waiting for. In the past, most people think manufacturing is the preserve of men only, but I think the women are coming on, and believe me, where we see women in, we see tremendous improvement, both in terms of the quality of the product, because women are more, if you like, aligned to quality. Also, we see the effort to actually access even external market, even be more vigorous. We find that our women manufacturers are more, if you like, prone to seeking export markets than even the men manufacturers. So we welcome Lady Ada's emergence as chairperson. We believe that she will be a model for many of our lady manufacturers, and hopefully will expand the association in that manner.
There was cultural dance performance, who entertained the guests with their superlative dance steps. Goodwill messages were also received from individuals and groups. They include Senator Victor Omer.
Despite the husband's achievement, she has her own efforts as well. So I'm not surprised that today she has risen to become the chairman of this important branch. Congratulations.
I'm glad in the sense that there is rejuvenation in the Manufacturer Association in the zone, especially coming from someone who passed through the 2 stages of a grandmaster. Because Dozie, popularly called Dozie, most people don't even know his full name, but you know that he's an enigma in the industrial sector. As far as Nigeria is concerned, he's one of the few people that believe in this country, and that's why we all respect him. And I want to congratulate the wife. When I sat there, I listened to her propositions for man in the region. And you can see that she wants to add to what the other people have done. But as a woman, you know, when women are involved, there is always a unique way they do their own thing. I believe that definitely she will do well.
That is the pray for her. Being the first woman in the history of manufacturers of Nigeria to hold this position, especially in the southeastern Nigeria, we must have to pray for her. We must have to pray for her to succeed. And I can assure you, we put time from Mr. Governor of Anambra State, Emmanuel City Hall, Emmanuel climbed the Kilimanjaro of governance. Emmanuel has given all to the world special grace of God in Anambra State and transforming Anambra State. I can assure you that you have the support of Anambra State, and then you are going to have the support of Anambra Broadcasting Service, where I am the chief servant.
The Dozie Group chairman and his lovely wife, who is the incoming chairman of MAN for the Southeast, are very unique characters. So I'm here to honor both the lifestyle they have lived, the success they have shown, and the example they have presented to both myself and everybody around us. Well, I've listened to the incoming chairman. She's very articulate in the way she looks at what needs to be done. What is important is for everybody to rally around her and give her support so that the confidence with which she has taken up the mantle, she can carry that flag to the end with equal confidence and bounce.
It is expedient, it is imperative, it is sacrosanct that I must turn up for this occasion, because we're talking about an Amazon who is the wife of the leader of all leaders. If it were you or you were in my shoes, would you not turn up? Thank you. Her philanthropic and heroic gestures has brought her this far. So it will still catapult her to higher levels. Manufacturing level is abysmally low. We have to tell ourselves the truth. We virtually manufacture little or nothing. But I believe with the ascension of Lady Ada Chukwudozie, you would see the difference, because in the industry where she has excelled already, they have manufactured virtually everything. Go to Onitsha, go to Port Harcourt, go to Lagos, go to Abuja, everywhere. They have manufactured virtually everything. I'm talking about Dozie Group of companies. So having an enigmatic and prolific personality as the chairman of Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Anambra, Enugu and Ebonyi states, I mean, your expectations can never ever be cut off.
It is a thing of honor, and we're all gathered here to celebrate her and to say thank you, God, for granting her the opportunity, the first of its kind, that a woman is heading such a big organization. We know the importance of manufacture. A very popular mantra of this country going around that Nigeria will very soon cease to be a consuming nation and becoming a manufacturing nation. Mrs. Chukwudozie is a true example of that, which the government of Anambra State has been preaching. Akuru Uno.
The lady of excellence, the primus inter pares. Today she's invested as the chairman. I feel so happy, I feel so proud of her, because you know, before now women don't attain this kind of height, because this is the first time a woman is holding that mantle. Women are renegated to the background. We are regarded as semi-man or at the middle or something like that, or at the back. But it's no longer like that today. And they're doing well. So later that will do well. We are proud that women are coming up, you know, to take a mantle of leadership in many spheres of the society. And with God on our side, we know women will triumph. Men will also triumph, so that there will be a balance in the society.
It's an epoch-making event. A woman, a lady of excellence, becoming the chairman of the great man. So I am thankful to God. I said the sky is the beginning of our limits. She's destined for exploits. She's destined for good things. She is a woman of excellence, and I believe that she will do well as the chairman of MAN. And I ask God to give him that divine wisdom he gave to Esther, so that she will rule her world.
Ada Dozie is one of our council members at Onitsha. You know, Dozie is at Onitsha. So she's a very active member of Onisima, and in fact, they are one of our patrons. So we came to support her, to stand by her, and make sure that this occasion is very, very successful.
She's very experienced. I'm highly connected. And we know that she's going to bring all her experience and connection into her leadership position she's occupying now.
Because what has happened today is historical. It is epochal. You know, this is the first time a female is assuming the status of the chairman of man in southeastern Nigeria. So it is very historical. And it also speaks to the quality of the woman, we are talking about. The woman of immense substance. I call her a dazzling diamond. An amazing Amazon who, is a rare combination of brain, brawn, and beauty. And having gone on, under the tutelage of her husband, at a time like this in our country where we are talking about, getting out of being a consumption country but to a producing country. And then she's been an executive director of those group of companies. Going through that tutelage and now assuming this responsibility, the mantle of leadership of southeastern Nigeria in Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, you can see that it's going to be a new day in Manufacturers Association of Nigeria.
I don't go everywhere I see canopy. Lady Ada is one of us, and she's doing well. She knows you as her husband, her friend, her brother, her uncle. She knows everyone by his name or her name. So, even to be here is not enough to sacrifice for the whole day for her is not enough.
I feel very elated, and I thank God for giving her this very well-deserved honor. And I want to congratulate her too, and to tell her that the sky is her limit, and to wish her well and congratulate her too. It is a very good thing for the women. This will inspire other women to work very hard, to rise up to the pinnacle of wherever they find themselves.
She's an engineer. She has been toiling and mulling in a dozen group of companies. She has restructured a lot in dozen group of companies. And with that alone, she's going to do well.
So what do you wish her and her team?
Oh, I'm wishing her and her team that God Almighty that have picked her from nowhere as a first woman will see her through in all she's going to do.
She's a quintessential woman, a woman of great influence. It is not easy to ascend to this type of position, a woman. And I think it's the first of its kind in the history of Nigeria for a woman to head. She has given a pride of place for women in the society by dint of hard work. In fact, we are celebrating her. She's a special woman. We are privileged for her to agree to be our matron, the matron of Obotobo Adibo worldwide.
I came here to join in celebrating this Amazon who has really carved a niche for herself, because it's not easy for one to be declared the president of the Southeast Manufacturing Association of Nigeria. It's a feat that is well deserved. So I came to celebrate with her.
Having listened to her and from what she has disclosed at the pre-AGM meeting, actually you will know that there is something in that. You know that there is something in that woman. Of course, she's a driving force that is actually going to take the organization to the great heights.
When people elect you, means they expect much from you, and it's a big challenge that our chairman, Lady Chukwudozie, I will assist her to make sure that we fill the gap that is expected of us to fill within the rough country we are, where things doesn't work well. So we do everything possible to make sure that we help our people to continue to work within the difficult terrain we are working. I've been giving advice to government, but I will keep on giving advice to government. No country will survive in importation. No country have ever survived. And they will never survive until we sit down and support locally manufactured products.
It happens at this critical point in time that a woman is being trusted with the responsibility. Finding a woman at the cockpit, finding a woman being at the steering the ship of the organization is something very, very critical at this moment. No woman wants to fail in any assignment. I see this woman reorganizing, re-engineering, and transforming this organization to greater heights. And I pray that this today that she's taken over, from now she's going to work tirelessly. The same strength, the same energy, the same zeal that brought her husband to the business success, she's going to throw it into this organization. And this organization will achieve a great vision. She's already articulating her vision and the strategy to accomplish that vision, to take this organization to the greatest height. And I believe she will accomplish it. She will achieve it.
Chairman, Southeast, Lady Chukwudozie, in a chat with the media, assured that the Manufacturing Association of Nigeria, under her leadership, will continue to synergize the policies of government as drivers of industrialization and sustainable economic development, and to also help in creating job opportunities and employment.
I feel humbled. I feel massively grateful to God for giving me the singular privilege and opportunity to give my best to humanity. I see it more as a call to serve God by serving humanity. I am coming from the organized private sector, and Nigerian economy is a mixed one. You have the public sector and you have the private sector, and we'll be needing collaboration. So collaborative efforts from the side of government, collaborative efforts from the side of the public sector. I will try to increase our membership base so that we will be able to collaborate and optimize on the opportunity of economies of scale.
President of the branch, congratulations.
There was also special presentation of plaques and recognition to some individuals and corporate organizations for their outstanding contribution in the manufacturing sector.
What shall I render unto my master? Just a question I just want to ask. For he has done so very much for me. Everybody help me say, Nara, Nara.
Guests were later hosted to a special dinner in the honor of the new chairman.
Yeah, Mercy Chinwa. He's at sea. Introducing Israel Dami.
We're here to eat, drink, and do what?
Let's give her a standing ovation. As she is coming out. Can I hear you say yes? And who is that? Jesus. A round of applause. A round of applause.
We are very, very grateful to Almighty God who made it possible. All the manufacturing associations of Nigeria, they are here now.